next thing we are going to talk about is iframe. So what is basically iframe? When we talk about iframe is a tag. This iframe stands for inline frame. The iframe stands for inline frame. What is the purpose of that? So I have got a web page. So this is my web page. Inside this web page, I want to keep one another website or one another HTML document I want to keep here. So we have got many HTML documents are there. I want to keep one another HTML document in our web page itself. Or I want to keep one PDF file or a PowerPoint presentation or any other type of document. Or I want to provide my Google map, the location map I want to keep. Or if I want to keep a 360-degree image, or I want to keep one another website in my web page, another software IT web page I want to keep here, or Google site I want to keep it here. So for that purpose, we use iframe. So inline frame, what is the purpose? So iframe tag, it defines an inline frame that contains another document like an HTML document, a video, any type of document like text document, PDF file, another website, etc. into the current web page. If you want to keep any other type of document or YouTube video or a 360-degree image, anything if you want to keep, we use this iframe, inline frame. So a useful tag. Not only that, not only these documents, so HTML document, YouTube video, Google Maps, 360-degree image, any type of document like text document, PDF file, another website, etc. Anything if you want to place, we use this iframe tag. So alignment also can be given, frame width, scrolling, all that. Now, what I want is, what is the use case we are going to do? The use case we are going to do is local HTML pages. This is one page, image file, table, ordered list. These are the three different pages. So if I want to keep that, so local HTML pages, that means whatever the pages are there in our website itself, we want to integrate. So we'll create one new HTML file, 21, HTML underscore iframe dot HTML. So we are having iframe. So we'll just say the title as HTML iframe. So what is the first part? So inside the division, inside a division, we want to have a heading as local HTML pages. So H2, local web pages. So I want to keep the local web pages, So how to keep the local web pages? These are all our local web pages. So I want to keep the ordered list. So for that purpose, I say iframe. SRC is equal to, we want to keep the ordered list. So 11 dot ordered list. 11 HTML ordered list. 11 dot HTML. 11 dot HTML underscore ordered underscore list dot HTML. List dot HTML. Frame border by default 0. It is paired tag. Iframe is paired. Opening and closing is coming. So what page to be integrated? 11 dot, correct only, right? 11 HTML underscore ordered, ORDERED underscore list dot HTML. Open with the live server. What is coming here? This is what our ordered list. So in one web page, we are able to integrate some other pages. In one web page, we are able to keep one another page. If you say frame border 1, You see the difference? We are able to see a border here. This is how we integrate the local web page. Now let us keep one more web page. iframe src is equal to images I want to keep. So 13.html underscore images.html. Let us provide the frame border as 1. And one more iframe src is equal to, let us keep that project. So 14.project 14.project1.html project1.html frame border. I'm providing it as 1. So this is how we integrate a local web page. Why nothing is coming? Yeah, just refresh. This is what the image page, 3 images. We discussed about these images so that we have integrated. And this is what our page with the specific size and all. I mean, this is what the project we have done. Now, what I want is in one another division, there is also local frame only, or below that, or inside a separate division, I frame the same project 1.html we are giving. We are able to keep this with our own width and height. So I'll just say width is equal to 500 pixel. I'm just providing the width as 500. See, width is increased. I want to have the height as height is equal to 350 pixel, width and height. So it's increased. Width and height is increased, or maybe slightly more, 600 pixel and height 350 pixel. And we will use something like align. Align is equal to center. I want to keep it to the center is not working. So this is what the Software IT Solutions align left to right. Top center is not there. So middle. So it is related with the text associated with. So now we will say align is equal to right. Align is equal to right. Right side it is working. I'll just use middle. It is applicable to the text associated with that. So middle, it's not coming. So same like image, left and right is working there. So align, I'm not using that align. If you want to keep this, let's say style is equal to margin auto. I'm just providing style is equal to margin auto. Still, that is also not coming there. So that's not possible to be applied. So it is an inline element. So display block. So by default, iframes are inline. See, when you keep these 3 iframes, it is coming one to the side of other. One is coming to the side of other. So if I want to keep this one, even image, span, they are all inline elements. By default, it will come one to the side of other. Only block level elements will come below. So now we made it as display. What is that? We'll study in CSS. For the time being, you understand that how to make an inline as a block level element. So by default, iframes are inline. It will occupy only the area required for the content. So iframe src is equal to this one, frame border 1 width is 600 pixel. To keep that iframe to the center, there is no use of align. Align is only left or right, or for the content, same like image. So I want to keep it to the center. Even images can be, you can keep the image to the center by using this style. Style is equal to display block. Style is equal to display block and margin auto. Style is equal to display block and margin auto. This is how we keep our image to the center. I mean, iframe. So first part, we discussed about how to keep. So I can keep this iframe also along with that. After keeping, so 2 breaks, 2 line breaks, I'm keeping this iframe. So after keeping 2 breaks, we are keeping that coming to the center. Now the second part is we want to integrate a Google page, some other websites into our site, some Google page. So for that, a heading, a Google page in frame. So another website in our page. So another website in our web page. So if you want to keep another website in our page, for example, we say iframe src is equal to https://www.softwaveit.co. Only that. I'm not giving frame border, nothing. So we got iframe src is equal to https://www.softwaveit.co. You see, softwaveit.co is integrated. You can increase the width, the height, everything. So for the body, we'll provide some margin. So style, to make it a scrollable body, margin bottom of 300 pixel. So margin bottom of 300 pixel. So refresh, we can scroll it. So we are getting the site, another website in our page. So we can provide the width, the height, all that things can be provided. So like how you provide the width, the height and all, you can apply here also. So this is another website in our page. So I can keep the frame border is equal to 1. So frame border is equal to 1. Frame border is applied. 0 or 1 can be applied. So this is how we integrate another website in our page. Now the third case is, I want to integrate a display, a PDF file in frame. So I want to integrate a PDF file. So for that purpose, so division, H2, another file in our page. Another type of file in our page. So here we got resources. Inside resources, we got core UI technologies.pdf. So this PDF file we want to integrate in our page, something like a government website. In a government website, they have got some government orders will be there. So how to keep that government orders in the government website itself, so that they use the same thing. iframe src is equal to resources core space UI technologies.pdf. iframe src is equal to resources resources core UI technologies.pdf. Core UI technologies.pdf. This is how another resource we are integrating. Always better you write some comments also. Anyway, we have written this message, so it's not required. So refresh, come down, refresh this. What is this? This is what our PDF file. This is our PDF file. I'll just increase the size. So you're able to scroll down and you can see the complete thing. This is what the PDF file. You can increase the width, the height also. So I'm just increasing the width and height. So width is equal to like what we have done before, 600 pixel. Height is equal to 300 pixel. So we are providing our own width and height. You see, width and height is increased. We got the software iframe. Now, the next case is we want to integrate a YouTube video. So we want to integrate a YouTube video in our page. So if you want to integrate a YouTube video, so H2 YouTube video in our page. So how to integrate a YouTube video? Please look here. So first thing, we need to get some YouTube video. I'll go to youtube.com. When we come to youtube.com, our channel is Softwave IT. Our channel is Softwave IT. So suppose I want to integrate environment setup. So this is what the page. So we open this. After opening this, let us go to share. How to do the environment setup UI technique. You can also refer this in case if you face any problem of working with the Visual Studio Code, or if any of your people, if they want to know, they can follow this one. Live server, auto save, everything is integrated. So our channel is Softwave IT. So now once we come to this page, you start playing that. Go to share. I'll click on share. When we click on share, so we got a separate dialog box like this. Once we get this, go to embed. So once again, I'll show you. So we come to youtube.com. Take the video you want to play. After taking that, come down, you click on this share. When you click on that share, there is something called embed. Click on this embed. There itself, we are having the iframe. So this video is used to understand how to do the environment setup of Visual Studio Code. So just copy this. And after copying, just write as it is, just paste as it is into our web page. There also iframe. Width is coming, height is coming, SRC, frame border, allow accelerometer. So these are all predefined things. Allow full screen also. If you want, you can remove all this, not a problem. So by default, they are giving with their own space. Auto, allow, full screen also. So come to the page, refresh. YouTube video in our page, same YouTube video. Their own width, height, everything. So start playing. So we can maximize, we can accelerometer, everything is coming there. Next thing what we want is we want to integrate our location. Display Google Maps with iframe. So I want to show the Google Maps in our iframe, in our web page. So for that purpose, another division, we got one division. So inside this division, H2 Google Map in our page. Our location, so Softwave IT's location, we want to show in the Google page, in our web page, not Google page. In our web page, we want to integrate the Google Map. So in order to integrate the Google Map in our web page, what is that we need to do? So let us come to google.com. Just see this. Search for Softwave IT. So this is our Softwave IT. And you come to Maps. Softwave IT solution. Come to Maps. Once you come to this one, what is that? So this is what our office. When you come to this, there is something called share. There is something called share. Click on this share. The second link is embed a map. Embed a map. There we got this iframe. So just copy HTML. So you take, copy HTML, we copied. So once you copy, just integrate that in our web page. Paste it. Maps, google.com, maps, embed, some code is coming. Don't make any changes into that. So width and height is given 600 and you can change that. So I want to provide it as 560 and height as 315. Same width and height is given. So border 0, allow full screen, area hidden, something. So save this. Let us open the page and you see our Google Map.